Hey everyone, welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be showing you guys my neighborhood that I bet hyped up a little bit in my last video. This is Strangeview. Um and I really am uh in love with this, but I really need to show you guys or tell you guys really how I ended up from just doing a normal Pleasantview to doing a Strangeview, which is just two neighborhoods combined in one. Well, sort of, because it's a shopping district. Here's Strangetown. But how did I end up doing Strangeview? Well, what ended up happening was with the last Pleasantview I did, which is the video I did of a tour showing you guys the 3 rounds that I did for uh for Pleasantview. The Pleasantview that I did because I wanted to start playing The Sims 2 again. That one ended up getting corrupted. Uh what happened was at the very end of Dirk and Angela's university, um Angela ended up getting pregnant and ended up actually having twins. Uh and after she had twins, I was gonna have or well after she graduated, because her and Dirk were, they had an affair, they were engaged for some ungodly reason. They eventually decided that they were going to go back to Pleasantview because it was, it was time. Um and um for whatever reason the neighborhood glitched out, or well, my game glitched out and Dirk wasn't able to move back and neither was Angela. So I had to move them to a different house, and then I was able to move Dirk back to Pleasantview, and uh weirdly enough I couldn't even teleport him back because it deleted him. It just deleted the sim, and I wasn't sure why it happened, and then I realized I added a custom time span for university and a bunch of other mods that might have, not been wise enough to like add during the middle of a university round. So yeah, I fucked that up. um so I kind of just played around with Pleasantview for a while. I did another one where I, just played Pleasantview, but I wasn't really happy with it. I think the best thing that happened to me was something that I've never had happen before, but Dina Caliente actually ended up having an alien baby, and what happened, and then my game crashed and I lost the baby. And yeah, it was just not good. I was really pissed off that that happened. Um I actually can't remember now if that was my last Pleasantview, the Pleasantview I did a video on, or if it was the one I was playing. But yeah, it on top of that I ran into like a whole bunch of crashing and all that all that shit. It was just not fun. So then I just kind of bummed around because I wasn't sure if I wanted to, you know, if I wanted to play Pleasantview or if I wanted to play Strangetown. Or if I wanted to create my own custom neighborhood, which I was kind of teetering on that. I wanted to make a custom neighborhood really bad because I have ideas for storylines that I could do when it comes to that sort of thing. And Unfortunately, I didn't do that, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't because I actually saw a video by this one person. Their name is Sunny Sundog. I think that's what their name is, and they actually did a video. I actually remember watching their videos actually on Strangeview, and I liked that idea so much that I decided to give it a try. So I learned how to add in multiple neighborhoods. I learned how to add uh subhoods to the game. Custom subhoods, and I installed a clean version of Strangetown into my game, and here I am. And now it is round 3 in Pleasantview. I just finished the last family, which is the oldies. Um, and now I am ready to actually go and just kind of explain what happened with all the families. So first we gotta start with Dawn. This is their we gotta start with Dawn and Cassandra. Yes, Dawn and Cassandra, because one thing that's kind of weird that happened in my game was that Dawn actually stayed and got married to Cassandra, which is something that never happens to me in my Pleasantview. I actually probably should have read their bio, but it's all right. I can just do it from storytelling. Oh my god. And it says Goth family, but they are not the Goth family. They are actually the Lotharios. I need to actually change that. But yeah, here they are. There is 4 of them plus their cat Shadow. Um so let's see. Cassandra, so obviously it's Cassandra, Dawn, um their and their 2 daughters, Parker and Bella. Um so I'm going to go into storytelling and show you guys what happened because I feel like this is the best way to tell it. Um so obviously we got all the usual stuff. So this is where round 1 starts. They actually got married. Um and I gave Cassandra a makeover. And they tried for a baby. This is where they kind of, um this is kind of where they decided, like, oh yeah, we want a child. We want a baby. And or well, Cassandra decided that she wanted a baby. And they tried for a while. She didn't get pregnant. They were just doing promotions and all that stuff. But they tried 3 times for one whole round and they could not get pregnant. So I decided to have them adopt a baby, which is where Parker comes from. Um, they tried for 3 times. This is their 4th time via ACR. I forgot to change a setting in ACR. That you know um changes it so that the timer multiplier for how many times your Sims can woohoo um changes. So they actually did a woohoo. They did a try for baby on here, and I just felt like for like because this was earlier, like this was round 2. Pleasantview and Strangetown weren't very big, so I figured I would, for at least one round, just kind of keep the multiplier a little bit low. I didn't mean to keep it at the minimum. Um, their cat Shadow, I aged up into a cat, and Don loves it. Aged up into a cat, yeah, sure. He aged up into an adult. Um, this is when Cassandra got pregnant with Bella. Um, and this is right after Cassandra got her first baby bump. Parker aged up into a toddler where I found out that she was going to be a Libra. Libras become romance sims in my game. Here she is getting potty trained. She got potty trained pretty fast. And at the end of the second round, Mortimer and Dina stopped by to see Parker and learned that Cassandra was actually having a baby. This was right after Mortimer and Dina got married. Um, so it's baby time. She gave birth to a baby girl, and then we finished up the skills. And Cassandra, for whatever reason, she had Dirk or Darren come over, and they woohooed. Um, luckily she was on birth control when this happened. So she didn't get pregnant, but she still is on birth control. But Darren did cheat on his fiance. He was at the time engaged to Lola Curious, or Lola Single. Now they're married, and she's pregnant with his child. Parker aged up into a toddler. Aged up into a child. Bella aged up into a toddler, and I guess they did woohoo again, or they tried to, because she wanted to she had to go age up the baby. So um and then of course, just a whole bunch of things happened. Dawn got better on the piano and stuff. Pretty much that's almost all that happens uh in the Pleasantview. I forgot to chronicle that, or mention that Bella is a Virgo, so she'll be a knowledge sim when she ages up. She's a Virgo just like her mom. Um, so there's that, and yeah, that's pretty much that. I'm going to save and quit, and now I'm gonna show you guys the next family on this list, or in this in the rotations, which obviously would be the Goths. So oh, let me real quick actually read the bio for you guys real quick, because I feel like I should. Cassandra tied down Don Lothario and is starting a family with him. um Yeah, can she soothe Dawn's restlessness? Will she find out Dawn's secret when he goes out late at when he goes out late at night? Will she discover what can easily destroy the Lothario family, or will she continue blissfully believing that she is living her childhood dream? Um, so I felt like that was a good, you know, uh, a good bio. Especially since I do feel like this was, Cassandra's dream. Since she was a child, she's always wanted to start a family, and maybe not necessarily with Dawn, but like, with a handsome person and stuff. Um, Unfortunately, Dawn is a little bit too good to be true, so, yeah. And she's a little bit too good for Dawn. I did not give the Caliente or the Goth family rather a bye. Um, I did not give the Goth family a bio because I'm stupid. Um, but I'm going to show you guys what happened with the Goth family, because a lot happened with them, and I feel like it's best if I just mention and go over it all, simply because there's a lot that happened. There's a lot. there is a bunch that happened. So, what ended up happening, it starts right here. Um, Here's the first screenshot of the round. Dina is looking for a place to move, for a place to move out to. And I didn't take pictures of it because cutscenes. I actually had to turn off cutscenes because they were being a little bit weird. But yeah, it's Dina all alone in her swimsuit. And she actually did get married. Burglar. It was a close fight, but the cop won and got arrested. And then afterwards, they decided to celebrate by trying for a baby. She did get pregnant. At the start of round two, I decided to give Dina a house makeover. And I also decided to give her a makeover as well. I stupidly added some chairs to the back, and Mortimer, they all decided that they were going to eat. Um, Dina was vomiting this entire time, and I knew that she got pregnant. I didn't think to take a screenshot because, again, I'm stupid. So yeah, here they are eating outside again. The second baby bump. Here they are. Here Mortimer is feeling the baby, feeling his, you know, his baby, their baby, and eventually she's born. It was a girl. I named her Agnes after Mortimer's sister, named Agnes Crumplebottom. Um, and this was the last picture, actually, I think, of Mortimer. He got fat, and the last thing he wanted to do was watch the snow outside, which kind of surprised me. And I thought it was a little bit sad that he wanted to go do that before he died. And Alexander aged up into a teen. I really don't like what he aged up to, but then I realized it's his outerwear. So he got the hula zombies, and this is Mortimer's ghost looking at Dina for the last time before I moved his ashes off the lot, his grave. Agnes aged up into a toddler the same day that Mortimer became a ghost, and she actually turned out to be a Capricorn. Capricorns become fortune sims. Um, she wanted to invite over Dawn afterwards to, for some comfort. And, um, oh yeah, they also adopted a dog. Before Mortimer passed away, the dog's name is Sherbert, and here Alexander is giving her a wash. Afterwards, Dina kind of climbed in her career. She kind of got really good with her line of work in a law career. Um, and this led to her actually meeting AJ Loner. Um, and they both had two bowls with each other, but nothing really happened. No, I don't. You should know where your shoes are. Sorry, dude. Anyways, um, but yeah, Dina really loves her daughter and such. And then she greeted AJ, because he stopped being friends with her, which kind of hindered her from getting a promotion. And eventually, like, I had him invited over, and what happened was she she actually like kissed him, which surprised me. I'm on the wrong screenshot. They had two bulls, but I was not expecting it. And then they started flirting, and then here they are woohooing. I'm probably gonna get another strike for that. I probably shouldn't have showed that because yeah, I could get a strike. I already got one because the stupid YouTube bot thought that I was showing nudity on my last on one of my Sims 4 videos, and yeah, like it censored YouTube. There's nothing underneath them. Like there's no penises or vagines or anything. So cool it, okay? Um Anyways, so after the Calientes, right? Or the Goths rather. It just shows them as the Calientes, but really it should be the Goths. The Calientes are actually right here, and there are two members right here, which is Nina Caliente and her son. I'm trying to remember what I named him. It was um it was a name. He was named with Ina at the end. Um, I can't remember what it is because I'm too stupid. Uh, a Diana. Diana Caliente. Um, so he, so let's go into storytelling real quick. So, Dina moved here into Pleasant Vista Apartments. Um, she woohooed a lot with Dawn, and she got fit because she was working too. I didn't take that many screenshots during round two, but she did meet Daniel Pleasant, and they ended up woohooing in the what's it called, in the thing at the end of their date because they wanted to. Um, this is actually meant to be round two. Two. Um, okay, let's fix that. So earlier on, I thought, so then I was playing at the Curious House, right? Um, we're gonna get to Chloe Curious in the second video that I'm gonna do, but her and Nina actually became friends. They ended up they became friends, and while they were hanging out, I noticed that there was a question mark with the binky on um above above Nina, and what ended up happening was obviously she thought that she was pregnant. I didn't know who the father was because um I did have her like woohoo with Daniel as well. So it could have been either of the two. I had no idea who the father was. She got her first bump, and she actually got a child support payment from Dom Lothario. So that's when I found out it was Dawn's baby. Here they are. Dawn's learning that she is pregnant. He's playing dumb, commenting on how round she looks. And she says that she looks like a beach ball, and then she tells him that she's pregnant with his child. and he isn't exactly fond of the idea of being pregnant, but he says that he'll do whatever he can. I actually did I not add any more screenshots after this? I guess I didn't. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to, you know, kind of tell you guys what happened. But eventually she gave birth to the baby. I didn't have her go out because I didn't want to screw up the pregnancy time and stuff like that, and stuff. But she eventually gave birth to, the baby boy right here. We're going to find out what exactly he is. Um if he, like, what zodiac sign he's gonna be and stuff, because I have a lot of questions. Where Nina is gonna go after this, or what she's gonna do. Luckily though, I know that she has a lot of money. She has like $11,000 in her bank account, and that is because when she went on a date with Daniel, um, I stupidly forgot to take a screenshot of this, or I don't know, my game crashed or something like that. I really don't remember what happened, but um, what happened was, uh, uh, Daniel left behind a fountain that was worth 7,500 simoleons, and I sold it because I needed the money for her. And yeah, she has quite a bit of money, so it is possible that she could move out and find a bigger place, but I think I'm gonna actually keep her here, so that she can, just continue getting promotions and stuff like that. All right, so that's that. I need to pause the recording for a little bit because my siblings are out and they left the door open. So okay, so after the Calientes, we have the Brokes, who live right here in this trailer. Um I did download Plumtails's trailer or lot replacements because I felt like they were a little bit more better looking than just, having like a like, I guess, like a I don't know, just I guess like a normal trailer or something like that. And on top of that, they also use items from like other Sims packs. So yeah, this is Brandy Broke's trailer. They moved in here right after Dustin went off to college or university. He did decide to go to university this time. But I'm going to kind of explain the story here. Oh wow, there's a lot of screenshots I didn't include. Okay. Um I guess we'll just start from here. So, obviously, like usual, Brandy taught Bo how to walk. Um and then she announced to Dustin that she thinks that she might be pregnant, and if he can help out with the baby. Um and Here she is getting her first bump. Dustin, of course, sneaks out like usual and gets caught. And then he eats some moldy ass pizza, which I think is fucking nasty. Here Brandy is giving birth on round 2. And she gives birth to actually a baby girl, which I guess I didn't take a picture of for whatever reason. Um, I haven't been. I feel like I should be taking a lot more screenshots. In this Pleasantview, but I'm stupid, so you know. Anyways, here's Dustin is giving her potty training. Um, Eventually she did also kind of meet Laszlo on a blind date. Um, we'll get into that later on in depth in the Strange Town video, but yeah, she ended up meeting Laszlo Curious, and um she's listening to his belly because he got abducted by aliens. Here Brandy starts a fire in her old house, which I think is good enough reason to have her move out. Here Dustin is finishing up the last of the potty training, and oh yeah, and I forgot to mention I remodeled the house before I left. It became less of a trailer and more of a house. And I also put Brandy in debt, in a lot of debt. So there's that. So she's gonna have to work to actually like pay off her debt and stuff like that because it's a broke family. It's a broke family. I felt like that was just appropriate. She took out a loan for 20,000 simoleons. Um, Maybe even a little bit more actually, I think. But she took out money that she couldn't pay back, and without a job and such, and yeah. In reality, I feel like that is just some money uh that Skip took out before he died. Oops. That's some money that Skip took out before he died, in a loan, to kind of hope that he might be able to pay for it. But when he died, there was no way to pay for the money because he was the only one who worked. Randy was a stay-at-home mom, caring for his children. So there's that. Um. Anyways, they move out. Um. Bryn, who is the unborn broke baby, actually ages up into a child, and Bo ages up into a teen. And they also live right here, right next to the oldies. So though I think Brandy and Coral don't really get along that well. They don't really know each other that well actually, but they get along all right. She gets along all right with Herb, and I think it's funny because Herb has two balls with her. She has no chemistry with him, which I think is hilarious. And she actually works at level 2 as a drive-through clerk. Though she's gonna get a promotion when she comes back. So yeah, I guess I'll just have to see when Tuesday to Friday happens, which is the round uh round 4 of Pleasantview. Um but I gotta get through university and all of Strangetown and university, so before that happens. Anyways, next after that we have the Dreamers. Um Darren lives here in the same house as before with his now wife. They just got married this round. Um Lola Lola single, which is now a Lola Curious, or Lola Curious, which is now Lola Dreamer. Um, as I'm, they just rolled the want to have a baby. Or well, just rolled the want. They've rolled the want to have a baby. Darren did. Um, she also has to want to have a baby now. That's surprising. Um, anyways, but yeah, this one I know I did storytelling for, so I guess I'll just have to go back and just kind of edit it later on. Um, when I after this video is done. Round one, nothing really much happened. Just the normal things. Darren paints, and stuff. And Dirk invited over Lilith to for some company because he wanted to make out with her. And their favorite pastime together was Kiki back. So, at the start of round two, that's when I start focusing on Darren a little bit more. At the beginning of the round, I had Darren go to the Dirty Melba. I had him go to the Dirty Melba, which is a bar in Strangetown. It's Pleasant Sim Cindy's bar, and what ended up happening was he met Lola Curious at the bar, followed by her roommate, and they hit it off. They hit it off pretty well. Um and they ended up really hitting it off. Darren got better at painting. He was painting like masterpieces like every 2-3 paintings that he did, and eventually he just kept on getting better and better. He still has quite a bit of money. Like he has 835 simoleons right now, but if I have him paint like maybe like 2-3 paintings, he can get that skill up easily. He adopted a kitten named Baxter, and at the start of the round, Dirk actually went to go to college, and they Lola and Darren actually got married. Here they are cutting the cake. Dirk and Pollination Technician had a bad conversation, but I'm hoping that they can like get along a little bit better. Chloe and Aaron didn't also were like arguing and stuff, and this is actually when they became enemies with each other. But aside from that, they actually had a good wedding. Baxter aged up into an adult. Um, Lola wanted to give a present because it's winter, and she ended up actually painting Darren something and gave it to him, and it was a painting of him. In return, Darren painted her a masterpiece, and she loved the painting. And then right after, they decided that they were going to try for a baby. So I decided to like kind of add like a little bit, like I decided to put it on top of them or above them and such, because I felt like that would be really cute, you know. And I gave Darren a makeover. I feel like this makeover right here is probably my favorite makeover in all of Pleasantview. Um, one of the things I have to complain about in The Sims 2 is that there aren't enough dark skin toned Sims. I feel like aside from like, from like Olive, uh Dirk and Darren, and like what, that's only like four. I don't play Veronaville. Um and I'm more so just talking about like, just those two neighborhoods because it is kind of easy to like, get like the whole neighborhood to be skin tone 3 um and black hair after a few generations. So yeah, I've actually thought about adding Veronaville to the mix, but I didn't want to add too many neighborhoods because the thing is that this is Strangeview. Maybe if it starts to get a little like, after I've moved in all the uni people and all that other stuff, I might actually add in Veronaville to the mix. But I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'll just have to see. Maybe I can add in a different neighborhood or something. Give me some ideas. Give me some ideas. Okay. So yeah, Lola ended up getting pregnant. Obviously, they tried for a baby, so I didn't um take a screenshot of the pacifier. She got her first baby bump here. And he is thinking about the masterpiece he painted, and just sold. Lola is pretty good at the guitar, so I made it her hobby. And here they are sleeping together. This is where I left off. Obviously, this is the same screenshot. Or this is this is where I took that picture. Um, and pretty much that's it. Actually, um, that's where that ends. So, um, last but not least, in terms of like main Pleasantview families, we have the Pleasants. And the Pleasants actually kind of surprised me a little bit with how I decided to play them. So yeah, as you can see, there's a bunch of dogs here. And I'm gonna get into that because yeah, uh there's a lot of things I need to. I actually don't think I added storytelling for this family either. So I'm just gonna kind of have to explain to it because I just finished this family um this round. So I'll just explain. Oh god, put it in play. So what happened pretty much was, oh yeah, I didn't add storytelling at all for this family. This is like one whole round's worth of storytelling. Um so let's see. Um oh yeah, I didn't even add captions. Oh wow. Okay, so I caught Daniel actually worrying about his romantic life a little bit because at the beginning of the round, um he and Mary Sue, of course, afterwards they fell in love like they usually do. And you can see the girls in the background starting their routine fight. Mary Sue caught Kaylin in bed. Obviously, I love this screenshot a little bit more. Because it really does show the anger, and I guess the sort of like Daniel kind of looks like a dog when he like a dog who knows that they did something wrong. That kind of guilty stare, kind of like a head hanging low sort of deal. Um, he got slapped, and eventually he did make it up to Mary Sue right in front of Kaylin, which of course made her pissed off at him. And yeah, they were not very they weren't on very good terms for a while. Here here Daniel is lecturing Lilith. And of course the girls are fighting. I gave Lilith a makeover, and here's the main default for Kaylin, or the default replacements. I just downloaded at the time I just downloaded the maid outfit and the hair to replace it. So yeah, and then here Angela is getting her makeover. Here Daniel and Mary Sue are woohooing. I gave Mary Sue a makeover, and then I gave Daniel a makeover, which I love this makeover from him so much. I love the mustache and the the stubble. I just love it. It's better than what he usually has, and I feel like a mustache kind of suits him a little bit better. Here, Mary Sue is getting her new clothes. Oh, this is when Kaylin. Oh, Kaylin caught Daniel and Mary Sue here, and she was pissed. She was pissed at Daniel because they woohooed. Um. Oh, this is when I caught it. Oh wow. Okay, I might actually have to add that. Um. I think I. When did I? Maybe I'm misremembering. Actually, maybe I saw it twice. Anyways, yeah. This was the time when I thought because Daniel and Nina actually just woohooed. I thought that she was pregnant with Daniel's child, and I was about to say, yeah. Anyway, so what happened this round was Nina, or of course they were uh Kaylin was being like really mad. Obviously, the girls were fighting. Daniel actually, after Nina gave birth, she came over and they woohooed while Mary Sue was at work or was at the animal shelter getting a dog. Eventually she actually adopted two dogs so they can get puppies. Here they are woohooing. The girls are fighting, and this is when they learn that the dog is pregnant. Lilith, I think, was really close with the poodle, Nana. Here they are. Here's Daniel and Kaylin actually rekindling their love again. Um, Kaylin via smooth talk, of course, or smooth recovery or whatever. He of course this worked. Um, Mary Sue um didn't catch them do it though. She did see him say goodbye and kissed her, but for whatever reason, the Sims 2 logic says that if they kiss each other goodbye, it's just because they're really good friends. Um, Here Angela is going off to university, and here the family is getting a remodel, or the family house getting a remodel. I did this all by myself, and I'm pretty proud of it. Um, I did the entire kind of remodel myself, and here's the shed in the back. Here Lilith is aging up into a adult, and her moving out. Afterwards, they woohooed again, and they went on a date where they woohoo like they just fucked. Um, they just fucked. um, Here Nana is giving birth to her puppies, and welcoming them to the world. Uh, After which Daniel plays with Jasper, the male dog, and oh my god, I'm gonna get striked again. They woohooed at the end. There's actually one thing I need to do. How do I? There's I downloaded a mod that allows me to set front doors, but I'm not sure how to work it. So I guess I'll just do it later. That's kind of the reason why I also wanted to do it in the first place. What with that family. So yeah, and by the way, they have not had any children as far as I'm aware. Obviously, the Pleasants have not had any children yet, aside from Angela and Lilith. Anyways, so now we have the Burbs, who I just finished. I know I didn't do storytelling for them either. Um, I'm just gonna go over them and just kind of explain what happened with them in my in my round with them just now. Um okay. So what ended up happening, oh wow, I didn't add any storytelling for them actually. So they moved in here where they did woohoo. Um Eventually Jennifer found out that she was pregnant with the second child. Um and this is when she discovered that she was pregnant. Um this was a cute because Lucy actually came out here to go greet John because he got a job in the science career. I actually gave John a degree in biology because he likes nature, and in my game he is actually his hobby is actually fishing. So I might actually have him quit and just join the oceanography career because I feel like that's a little bit more of an appropriate career for him. Here Lucy is playing with Buck Grunt, and here the second baby is I being delivered. It was born a boy. And his name is Sammy. Here they are afterwards, just doing another quick woohoo. And here Lucy is. This happened this round. I didn't take any more as many screenshots as I wanted to this round because I stupidly left the game unpaused, which almost got Sammy and Lucy taken away from me, and it almost killed Jennifer. Um, while they were doing this, while they were being aged up, or while Lucy was being aged up, actually, um, Jennifer and John did a woohoo, and she got pregnant from that. Here Lucy is just kind of checking herself out. I like her outfit, so I kept it. Um, of course, here's John learning that Jennifer's pregnant again, and this is Sammy's birthday. He learned most of his taller skills. He learned to walk. He learned to talk. He did not get potty trained, and he did not learn the nursery rhyme. But here they are. Here Sammy is going. Uh, and I probably should have also taken. I'll show you guys a picture, or I'll show you guys Sammy now. Sammy's out here. He didn't have a very good party, but it's okay. And he looks a little bit like he looks like a pretty good mix of between John and Jennifer. He's got skin tone too. He looks almost actually exactly like Lucy, which is interesting. But yeah, here 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 he is. He looks pretty good. There's also the penguin here, which is nice. Um and yeah, I'm kind of interested in waiting to see what's gonna happen next with them because the burbs usually they don't really have, usually they're more so wholesome family suburban family shenanigans. um so I'm curious on seeing where that takes them. um and then last but not least, we have the oldies. And uh let me tell you something. When I said I tried making them the most making them an interesting family, I really tried. The oldies are just still so fucking boring to me. Which is why I tried to make them a little bit more interesting, and I'm still trying to do it. Uh-oh. I actually have one more day, actually. Uh, of playing them. Okay. Um, actually, yeah, it's only one more day. So I figured that I should mention what happened here. I don't really take many screenshots because oldies are kind of fucking boring for me. Here he Herb is flipping the fuck out because Coral didn't like the joke that he told her, and here he is getting visited by the therapist. Afterwards, they actually adopted a child, and that's where the round ends. Um, Round three, I decided to have Coral actually get more involved with the what's it called? With the Pleasants. They would come over for dinners for the next couple of days. Um and Here the sisters are arguing. They learned a lot about the family dynamics. And Nina came over in mid family time to flirt with Daniel. And then here's where I left off in this round, where where uh Yvette, the daughter, actually aged up into uh a teen. So that's pretty much all that happened pretty much with them. I'm actually going to finish this off up off camera. And then after I'm done with this, I'm going to start Strangetown, and I'm going to play Strangetown, and then do the university, and I'll explain what happens afterwards, because there's a lot that happens in that usually goes on in Pleasant in those rounds. So yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I sure as hell did. I'm madly in love with this neighborhood. It is so good. It's such a great concept. Mixing the two neighborhoods together, and I wish that I had the motivation to actually do an Uberhood. Unfortunately, it's just way too many Sims to to actually focus on. So I don't think I'll ever do a neighborhood an Uberhood, but I have thought about it. And I don't know, maybe someday I might give it a shot. But that was Strangeview, and oh my god, I cannot wait to show you guys what happens in Strangetown, because when that round comes, because oh my god, there's a lot that happens in Strangetown. So anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's an hour long, so of course, don't be pressured to watch this all in one sitting. Um, I have a feeling that the next video is gonna be just around the same length. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.